So they're designing the woofer enclosure, tweeter enclosures, circuit board holder, battery case, all to be integrated, all to be printed.
Awesome. That is very cool.
I actually have one of several front plate designs here right now.
Mm-hmm.
This design is in the theme of robot faces, and this one is by me. And
you don't have that in your pocket, do you?
That would be a little big to hold in the pocket.
Is it in your pocket?
No.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I'll let you stand up and get that if it is, but only Riley.
So while Riley's digging for that, so we have a group of 10 kids. Most of them don't have any background in engineering or design.
Right.
Who, by playing with SolidWorks and 3D design, can see how things are manufactured. They're getting it from a practical, hands-on point of view.
Sure.
They're excited about it.
Oh, absolutely. It's awesome. And if you could get kids, I mean, this is the PRI show is really for design professionals that to meet with the vendors in this community here. It's difficult to get students to come out to an event like this.
Sure.
A little bit dangerous too. But potentially. The thing is, if students saw manufacturing and design and engineering is awesome. It's cool. And when you're sitting behind, a machine like this Dodge Viper behind you, designers work on that. I mean, it's not just about little brackets and widgets that nobody ever sees, although that's very important. It's about making cool and complex designs and components and things that turn into things like Dodge Vipers and monster trucks and space shuttles and everything else. Now, you just pulled that out, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at that.
Yeah, so this is the front plate for one of our many speaker designs. So this one contains 3 speakers. The main one is the giant speaker mouth. What it does is it handles the lower frequencies, like, say, bass frequencies. So all the drums and stuff are handled by this speaker. The 2 top ones are directional speakers, and they also handle the higher and mid tones, say like guitar or voice.
That's awesome. And now, who are some of the companies that, obviously SolidWorks, HSMWorks. Who else do you work with out at the charter school?
Oh, geez. So HSMWorks for sure. SolidWorks. 3D Systems has given us our 3D printer.
Yep.
NVIDIA, local to the Bay Area, has provided
Awesome.
extra boards for the PCs we've got.
Yep.
So has AMD.
Nice.
3D Connection has provided us with a slew of 3D mice.
Ooh.
Here, pull one out.
By the way, hold on. I'm going to pan over to me. I told you guys when I was interviewing Mark Driscoll that Riley had this Space Explorer. He had the Mac Daddy of the 3D mice, and that's Riley's. I made him get it out for me before we started the interview, and that is awesome. That's really cool. And do all the students use those?
Everybody in the program does.
Wow.
So we've got 4 workstations plus a bunch of PCs in the school.
Nice.
Everybody has access to this equipment.
That's very cool. How do you like using that?
The 3D mouse is amazing.
Well, now, obviously, you carried it here, and you didn't carry it here to show us something. Riley's been working on designs and stuff off to the side. We've got like a little lounge area set up outside of the booth. Riley's been working. He's been working with his 3D mouse. I mean, and now, would you ever work in SolidWorks without a 3D mouse?
Probably
3D
not.
connection?
Probably not.
Unless you forgot it, right?
Yeah.
But you would never forget it.
The beautiful thing about these mice is normally in SolidWorks to go to a different view, you have to go up to this little drop-down menu and select it. This mouse just lets you use buttons and the panning system to just go and view it. It's a tactile interface. Say if you pull backward on the main controller, it pulls it, it zooms you in. So it's like handling the model.
Yeah, it's awesome. By the way, mouse gestures, check them out. They're awesome. They're my best friend in SolidWorks. You're right, you can anyway. Look up mouse gestures, and you better learn that for your CSWA.
Yeah.
Listen, I want to give you guys a chance to talk about Discovery Charter School real quick before we wrap this up. We've been burning some batteries up and some electricity here on all these cameras and lights.
Sure.
Oh, you want to mention Box Tech real quick? Pull
that would be
out
awesome.
Your mobile workstation there. It's pretty cool.
So another very important thing I learned at the SolidWorks show is my laptop barely had enough power to run SolidWorks. I went around to a couple big manufacturers, and they were all, well, maybe if we get the chance. But Box, one of the smaller manufacturers out of Texas that makes super powerful computers, gave me this.
Look, yeah.
This is sort of the ultimate SolidWorks mobile laptop, in my opinion. It has more powerful processors than some desktops and is actually carryable around.
Flip that thing around. Now you know you have something heavy duty when you have 4 fans on the bottom of that thing. That's pretty awesome. You know, I think it's cool that Box stepped up. You can put that down so people don't have to stare at the fans. But you're good. You're good. I think it's awesome that a lot of companies stepped up to help you guys out. Obviously, I mean, we're partners with HP, and they've been wonderful to us and a lot of people that we work with. But you know what? It takes everybody to get involved. It's just like we always say, listen, you know, we're exclusively available for SolidWorks, but Autodesk Inventor is a phenomenal product. Space Claim is a phenomenal product. Solid Edge is a phenomenal product. There are a lot of really good products out there. There are a lot of really good hardware manufacturers out there as well. And you know, I think it's only fair that Box Technologies gets recognized for stepping up and helping you and your buddies out, because that's important.
Yeah, Box has been great to us. Like one time my graphics card broke, and in 3 days it came back with the new graphics card. Great.
Awesome. Well, let's hear some final thoughts from you about Discovery, what you guys are planning to do. Now, I know you guys are going to be at SolidWorks World.
Hope so.
In San Diego. Well, you'll be there as our guest.
Okay.
You will be there you and Riley are coming as our guest. Between now and then, we've got a lot of travel, and I want to come out and see you guys before SolidWorks. We have the coolest setup plan for SolidWorks World. It's going to be awesome. We're going to be excited to see everybody out there about HSMXpress. And we're also excited because in education now, there's zero barrier to entry for CAM for users of SolidWorks, and that includes every student. So if you get an educational license, a student license, now you can get CAM. Riley's got the full-blown. Him and his buddies have the full-blown HSMWorks. But HSMXpress now, everybody has access to that with SolidWorks 2010 or newer. So give us some closing thoughts on Discovery Charter School, where it is, how people can find out about the school, because I know there are people watching this and are going to be watching this that can support you guys. You guys have an awesome program, and if you can't get behind students like Riley and his friends that are trying to be the next generation of designer and engineer in this country, then I mean, what are you even doing? So I encourage everybody to when Dave gives you this information about Charter Discovery School, go online, find out how you can contribute, help, support these guys with maybe time, money, equipment to help Riley and his buddies out, because it's going to be money and time well spent. How can they find out more about the school?
So we're Discovery Charter School in San Jose, California. Easy to find on the web. Just look up Discovery Charter School, San Jose. We are a parent participation school, which means that I'm on campus 2 days a week. I put in between 4 and 8 hours a week there, plus lab time. Riley's mom, Carrie, works 16 hours a day. Well, 16 hours a week on campus.
Okay.
Yeah, 16
man,
hours
that's
a day,
dedication.
No, but there's a firm parent commitment there.
Right, that's awesome.
It's a school that lets the kids explore new ideas. It's a school where parents are encouraged to bring stuff like this in. What everybody's done for us, especially you, your support at SolidWorks was really kind of the catalyst for making this go. Based on your talking with other people, we got additional equipment. We were able to bring the labs up. We're really making a difference in the financially challenged California public school system. We have a system, we have a lab that none of the high schools do and that few of the colleges do.
Absolutely, that's true. Riley, some parting thoughts until we meet again in California?
Yeah, Discovery Charter School also requires kids to do their thing too. So I'm part of the school tech team. We fix our own computers, and if someone hacks, we find what they did and how we can fix it. And yeah, just stuff
I think
like
the federal government may need your services.
That would be nifty.
I don't think you're going to have a hard time getting a job when you get out of school. And it sounds like you're being put to work right now, but we're not going to talk about that. Now, look, what I want to do one last time is encourage people to go online, check out Charter Discovery School in San Jose, California. See how you can support these guys. This is very important. Give a shout out to who's the printing company again that you guys have worked with?
3D Systems out of the Carolinas.
3D
Abe
Systems.
Reichenthal, Kathy Lewis, two of our favorite people.
3D Systems. Box Technologies, SolidWorks, HSMWorks,
Objet.
You guys are working with Objet too?
Yeah, we did a little with Objet.
Sweet. You know, we love Objet.
NVIDIA.
We love those guys.
AMD.
Yeah.
3D
NVIDIA's
connections.
awesome. Yep.
Yep.
Absolutely. A 3D connection, absolutely. Look, here's the deal. People are going to be hearing about Riley for years and years to come, him and all of his friends, because they took the initiative to step out and do something impressive for which they got recognized for by one of the top companies in the world, Dassault Systems SolidWorks. And that recognition does not come easy. You have got to do something impressive to get on their radar screen. And you guys did it. And then you made it to our radar screen, which means that you're going to be riding along with us on our ride and our journey here at HSMWorks, wherever that takes us, at least until you get out of high school. So we're looking forward to that. We're looking forward to working with you and all your buddies at Charter Discovery School out in San Jose and working with you, Dave. Thank you guys for making the trip out, and I know you guys are going to enjoy your flight back on Virgin Atlantic, although that we paid for that.
Yeah.
We didn't get that for free Virgin, but anyhow, you guys said it was a good flight out, so I'm glad that we could do that.
That's fantastic. Great to be here. Thanks so much, Anthony. You're really helping Riley pay this forward. The more kids we infect with this, the better it's going to be for everyone.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It's really important to get the next generation of engineers out here. And I think it's just great that we can do this from a California middle school environment.
Awesome. Well, we're going to end it with that. Listen, we want to thank everybody for tuning in here today. We've been live at the PRI Performance Racing Industry Trade Show in Orlando, North Carolina at the Orlando Convention Center. If you have never been to the PRI show, it is awesome. You have got to get out here. It is absolutely amazing. You can find out more about the Performance Racing Industry Trade Show at performanceracing.com. I want to thank Eric Guardo, our primary contact there. I want to thank John Kilroy. I want to thank Kristen, the entire staff of the PRI Trade Show. I want to thank the folks at George Fern, in particular Beth, who helped make this possible. I also want to thank our friend Tucker and the entire crew at Prestige AV. I want to thank all the folks at Smart City, Joe, Michael, Jennifer, Kim, everybody, Frank at Smart City. We could not have pulled this live broadcast off without them. I've got a whole bunch of friends and HSMWorks folks here. Ryan Russell and a team, Jonathan, of media experts that from Faith World that are just phenomenal media professionals that work with some of the biggest concerts and the biggest names in the business. They came out here to help us out, and we appreciate that. We want to thank Frank Lucier, who's hanging out off to the side off the screen, who we've partnered up with for next year's race season, NARA USGT Championship race season, in his Dodge Viper Competition Coupe, NFS Engineering HSMWorks Dodge Viper Competition Coupe. We want to thank everybody here at the Orlando Convention Center. It's been a phenomenal 2 days. We've got one more day left. These videos are going to stream live online, at least for the time being, on MCAD Cafe. You'll be able to see them later on HSMWorks, and I'm sure on YouTube and some other places. So we appreciate you tuning in and spending the morning with us. We know everybody's pretty busy. It was a significant day for us, and we're glad that you could be a part of it. My name is Anthony Graves, representing Tom Mortensen, Mark Porsby, Renee Fonseca, the entire development crew at HSMWorks. We're going to wrap it up here. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.